Well, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to KT Garage. This is part 7 of the Humvee Recon project. So today, game plan is to put the hinges on the hood, filling in this gap, and get everything situated so I can go ahead and get the hood off, correct all the warping issues I showed you guys on the last video, and that's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and start measuring that space. We'll cut some metal to fill in that gap, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I got all the sheet metal filled in. So this whole area has already been closed up, and I'm at a point where I'm gonna start welding in the hinges. So you can see a setup over here, but I'll show you a little bit more clear of what I'm doing. So these I'm gonna weld in this nut behind here, drill a hole before that, and then weld in the two nuts. And so it's gonna be just like that, where I can just bolt down the hinge on this side, and then on this side, so this side is kind of flat, so I can use like a hex bolt, but on this side is a countersink, so I'm going to use one of these, and I have these laying around the shop, so I do have 4 of these. So I'm going to weld these nuts right here under where this is. I'm probably going to put a really thick plate under so I can weld these nuts on there. I like to do that instead of trying to drill and tap, because I don't have a thick enough material to have a really good torque on these. So I'll go ahead and weld these nuts. So that's the plan for the next few hours, try to get this all lined up, and then weld this bracket in. You can see this bracket, I made it angled a little bit. This is going to be filled in with some material, so make it look nice and neat. So the bracket to mount the hood hinge is completed on the body side. You can see that I welded and ground everything, got it ready, welded on the correct spot. There's one over on that side, so also completed. I just put the strap on, lifted the hood. You can see that I have a hoist system on top. So now it's just a matter of getting the hood off the car, and then trying to straighten the hood out and maybe finish grinding the hood. So most of the day I'm just gonna work on the hood off the car. So the hood is on jack stand, and I took care of the warpage on each side. What I did was, you can see that I cut these reliefs right here, and I had this hood flip upside down just so I can cut relief, and then just put some weights on it, and then got it straightened, and then I just fill in with these spot welds. I'm going to go back and grind everything, but so that's straight. Now, as you notice, this side was warped as well. So what I had to do was I used a plasma cutter, and I cut a straight line just to relieve the material. Got it all straightened, and I put a couple of spot welds, but I'm gonna go in and start welding it together. This side, you can see, is pretty much finished. I did the same thing as the other side. This I finished welded, and you can see that it's like perfectly straight now. There's no warpage anymore. I had to cut a straight line and relieve all this area, put this support beam from here to here, and you can't see it because it's under, but basically there's an L angle bracket. I'm gonna weld another piece up here anyway, so I didn't really care. You know, for the look at all this, I'm just gonna grind it all flat and then put another piece on top. I'll show you guys that next. Same thing on this side. So yeah, pretty much that's what I've done so far. I corrected all the misalignment, all the warpage is straight, all that is straight. So that's how you correct the warping on your steel. You just have to cut some material and relieve some of the material, re-weld it, pull it all together. So I decided to make the two middle piece on the hood look something like this, just like what I discussed earlier on those two places where I made a cut. And so what I did was I drill just 3 holes and space them properly. I had these tubings, so I cut them to length and inserted looks like that. Now I'm just gonna weld it in. You can see that I had these all set up, cut the length. I had 2 of these bars, so it'll be a total of 6 of these holes that I need to fill. So that's what I'm working on right now. We'll show you guys when all this is done. Start welding it to the hood. Alright, so these are done. I got both of these welded in, grounded, and sanded. Got ready to get on the hood. You can see the other piece on that other side. I'm put this on this side. Take some good measurement, make sure everything's centered, and I'm gonna start welding it on. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to get it welded in, and then we'll see how it looks. I got the 2 hood pieces welded in. It's kind of rough welding for right now. Still gotta grind a whole lot of stuff down, and probably gonna finish grinding and finish doing the body work on the hood before we get it back on. But yeah, this is where we're at. It's taking much longer than I thought, but I'm pretty happy with the result. It's gonna look real nice when I get it back on the truck. Well guys, the weather here in Houston has been really bad lately with cold temperature. Came from the north. We've been getting temperature down in the teens. This weekend is down to 30 pretty much the whole weekend. It's late Sunday afternoon. It's gotten pretty cold out here, so just gonna call it quit for this weekend. Thought I'd post this video to give you guys an update on what happened the last couple of weeks. The next few weeks, I'm gonna keep at it, keep working on the hood, trying to get that ready, and get it back on the truck so I can start working on something else. So that's it for this time. I appreciate you guys tuning in to KT Garage. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.